crush off this. Don't crush off.
I have such high hopes for him. Yeah, we are Yaboyrocklee channel.
Hey, welcome to Rock AE Dynasty. I just want to appreciate you guys not only for watching our content, but taking the time to subscribe. Last week, it was 669 of y'all that decided not only to watch, but to join our family. So, jumping into our video, do y'all have any remarks before we jump in?
No. I've got nothing. Anyone else?
Nope.
Any takers?
No, I got none. I don't have confidence, basically.
I also
I
lack
confidently
confidence.
don't have confidence, though. I'm secure in my being.
I'm confident. I can't remember the last thing that happened.
No, the white tiger. White dragon.
Oh, he
white
died.
Tiger. He died.
Yes, he got shot.
I'll tell you where my confidence was staggering. I was reading comments where people were saying that Fisk had nothing to do with it, and he's actually trying to stick to his word as of this point in the story. And I appreciate comments right now is because people actually don't know. Everyone is speculating. So I didn't know if I was going to talk on that or not, and I had decided I wasn't going to talk on it because I didn't have enough in either direction. But I read that comment, I got that sentiment, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I like that because although I don't think Fisk had a direct hand in White Tiger's falling, he said the rhetoric that would, really push someone who was maybe on the edge to go take some action.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't by his hand directly, but if you start talking a certain way and then something happens because you're talking that certain way, I'm not gonna say it's cause and effect, but I can see a correlation.
Yeah, I don't think he's involved in any way. I know we were saying he might be or something, or the wife, but he's not directly involved, so I clear him from that. But definitely, I think it's they're wearing the Predator sign, is it? Punisher sign.
But I think it's all shooter.
But it's because the Punisher sign doesn't have I think they have a flag in the skull or something.
They always add something to it.
Yeah, okay. So
the ones that we see on the ones that were assaulting Matt, they have the Punisher symbol, but theirs always has something extra in the skull.
I'm pretty sure it's the flag.
And I don't think all of them have the same one.
Oh, okay.
I think
I only recognize one.
Because the dude with the one on the wrist, he had 3 dots on the right side or left side of the skull, and then I saw another one had the flag in it. So that's why I'm oh, so they use the same symbol, but they add their little whatevers to it. That's what I see.
It's on a t-shirt, bro. It's like selling a t-shirt.
I don't want to make that reference, but yeah, I literally see the shirts.
And then you see these little variations, but
yeah, very much so, yeah.
And my thing is, there is no stance. The only reason I thought Fisk was involved because from a cinematic point of view, the action is happening as he's talking. Mm-hmm. So I would just assume that, oh yeah, Fisk has done something because the actions match his rhetoric. But it could be, now he believes that, he has ran his campaign on that, and people are moving accordingly in the background, and the two are not connected. Mm-hmm. So at this moment in the story, I don't even have a take on that. It's just oh, okay, cool, whatever. We're about to find out one way or another. Yeah. Back in the day, people commented so confidently that if this was already out, I'd have been oh, this person is spoiling it for me. But again, this person had wrote it so confidently that I'm oh, that was just their story comprehension. They are confidently telling me that we were wrong or whatever we said. So I find those interesting when someone is so confident and they comment. When I say interesting, not bad. It's just literally oh, you're telling me that you know this. Cool. I would never comment like that. My take was, or the way I saw it was, or something like that. But that's cool.
Yeah, I would same.
Yeah. So, all right, let's jump into it.
Choose your reactor.
Yeah, because all the cops are the ones who have the money.
So far, right?
So far.
I thought it was all cops.
I didn't want to say that, but I already knew that. Everyone we've seen with the tattoo so far.
She's still out of there. What else?
The right side marginal abrasion, external bevel on the entrance wound, exit wound, has skin tears and raised skull fragments.
Projectile?
Not recovered. Hey, it's not on the body, it's not my problem.
Oh.
How did you get in here?
I want to see my uncle. A lot of good death in him, huh?
I want to see my Theo. I want to see what they did to him.
Yeah, trust me.
Oh. He was on
They
that
killed
fire.
him, didn't they? Please.
We don't know. We don't know that.
You ain't done.
I think
In
so.
the middle of something. Busted up a fight with his mask off. Asshole cops were dirty.
I can't even argue with
God,
her.
we couldn't match to put one and one together, you know?
I'm sorry.
I hate them, Mr. Murdoch. Because he was just Hector from the Heights, and they're the fucking cops. It's not
I know. It's okay. It's okay. Look, here, listen to me. You have to believe that someone will find his killer, okay? We have to believe it.
Nah, she gonna take it into her own hands. Triggered.
That's just funny. Like, are you triggered? Are you pulled? You use a trigger? What's good? What is going on? Wait.
What?
Oh boy.
Come on! Dude, Chris is riding you way too hard this whole midnight.
7, actually.
Sit up that spot on 23rd, sleep on the train, take a shower, go to work, and do it all over again.
What kind of normal routine is that? Absolutely not.
It's
You've
not
been
normal.
working for 50
No, seriously, like this afternoon we're supposed to be with the Clean Green Hollands. It's this new tech company with this dope recycling ideas, you know?
No recycling, that could be cool.
You're gonna say unique contracts, but no. We're gonna start with the courts. Dual jurisdiction. It's genius.
If we're not gonna keep drinking.
No.
Yeah, okay, come on, we're going.
Interesting.
I'm not going home.
Honestly.
Okay, fine. Let's get Captain Planet here. Here we have.
Shawty's got you a cab?
Got hungry.
Oh. Man.
What's up? 12 for the man.
But you can't eat that.
Hey, Wilcox.
What?
Nah, the mother boxes was evidence. I paid for this. Hey.
Hey, hi, how are you? I heard Hector's niece came to the morgue.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Did she...
No, God, no. No, can't you see that? Yeah, well, post for another associate.
No, the revolver is too low.
Well, I'm working on that too.
But you're gonna like this one. It's Leroy Bradford from the city docket. I'm underwater on this Madison case, and we owe them.
You had me at freebie.
Thank you.
I know he loves pro bono, so I couldn't tell if he's sarcastic or not. Like,
Open. Until we explore this, we can't really make any progress.
it's like he's in another
I'd
world.
rather not.
I understand.
Okay.
But I would urge you to sit in the discomfort and
Ridiculous
Dinner
terms.
party. Betrayal.
You're gone. I didn't know when or if you were ever coming back.
You know why?
tell me about Adam.
You're asking for details?
No. I'm curious about you. What you were feeling.
It was like finding a clay at a garage sale. It was just...
It's like she's still with this Adam dude.
Look at
It
her.
wasn't
Before
business.
I see.
I
Has
have done
infidelity been a part of your
criminal
marriage
activity.
before this?
Absolutely not.
Which felt like taking half of me away.
Did that trigger something for you, Vanessa?
He was in textiles. He would leave for weeks at a time. Gambled. His behavior aided my mother. Crushed
This
her.
is like he looked like this is the first time
I
he heard
never
of this.
respected her for that. Not crushed down. When you left, you hurt me.
You never told me.
Did you end the affair?
I never had the opportunity.
So you're still
Did something happen?
We had a dialogue.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
What kind of dialogue?
For a second I really thought she was continuing it. I was like, wait, wait a minute.
Clarifying one is done. He ain't coming back.
No.
Window dressing. I know you. Your methods are much more direct.
Yep.
They were, not now. Just a conversation. That's all. There's no expression of ill intent about our marriage. And I told him that I couldn't fathom.
And where's Adam now?
I don't know.
I hope you were clever.
We're here to dissolve a marriage or preserve one. I want you to think about it.
I think he wants to
Really
preserve
think
one.
about it before I see you. Forgiveness isn't just the highest act of love. It is the only way forward. Good work today.
I'm
You
scared.
gonna warn her to run away or something?
Something wrong, Dr. Glenn?
She
Not
got real
sure.
close.
Based on the nature of our discussion, do you feel safe in your marriage?
There it is.
Oh, Hank.
He's the dangerous one.
How sweet of you. He's capable of many, many things. Some of them extreme. Harming me is not one of them.
It's like, oh, what? That's sweet of you. No, I'm good though. Everyone else though, I don't know about y'all. You might be dead just for asking me that. Because they dabble in the gray that the police won't do. Oh, that's how it all came back.
Huh.
Hey, look at this. I get the friggin' blind justice.
Leroy.
Typical.
Literally the best lawyer available.
I'm gonna be your lawyer. Okay,
I said I didn't do that shit.
I understand. The thing is, the bodega where this allegedly occurred has a surveillance system involving many cameras. Now, they've already turned over the prosecution footage which they claim shows you. So a security guard will testify that when he detained you, you were in possession of multiple boxes of fiddle-faddle caramel chlorine. Finally, the police will corroborate that several boxes of the caramel chlorine were recovered outside of the store. It doesn't really work like that. Mr. Bradford generally paid for what he buy that day.
Then they all lying on me then.
Who?
You hear me?
I'm entirely willing to believe.
Then how come they don't arrest themselves for stealing?
Maybe they should have.
Oh.
The complexity of that side, we're here because they arrested you.
Yeah.
How do you explain that you paid for them last week?
How come you guys always gotta bring that up? What I did back then ain't got nothing to do with this.
Pattern
It's
of
true, but when a
behavior.
judge sees a sheet like yours, 25 pages of offenses, drugs,
25
trespass,
pages?
petty larceny.
Like I said, I ain't going to jail.
If you decide to fight the case with the video evidence, your rap sheet, history of bench warrants, the judge will almost certainly set bail.
Plead
Cop
guilty.
out. You a cop out lawyer?
If you take a plea.
No. No. Look, man, you even think about telling me to cop out? You better go out there and give me my probation.
The last time you got arrested for stealing, you got a 30-day sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the DA's office is almost certainly going to offer something in excess of 30.
Is 30 the same as probation?
No, I'm 30, you do 12
I
longer.
don't want to hear no more shit about it. Which case? This is my case, and I'm going home on it. You hear me? Blind man.
Loud and clear.
Then go out there and do your job and get me some. You can't see shit.
Well, you want either in penitentiary and whatever.
What?
It's not even that
I'm
he did.
so appalled because there's so many things I have beef with.
I don't even care that he did the crime. I care about his attitude after the fact. It's
It
like,
was his
damn.
whole attitude throughout.
So the guy's looking for probation.
And I'm looking for Mr. Right.
You shouldn't be though. I mean,
For probation.
let me look again.
How
She's
about you
lovely.
remind your client that the whole
Yeah.
point of deterrence,
What is-
also deterrence works.
Mr. Bradford's rap sheet would suggest otherwise.
Maybe we haven't been harsh enough.
Or maybe the whole idea relies on the theory that people are actually thinking about the consequences of their actions, which
Maybe service on the trespass? Sure. Well, if you don't like deterrence, how about incapacitation? Let's just keep him off the streets for 35
Come on,
days.
Sophia. You really want to prove a point with some stolen caramel corn on lead?
Ooh.
Wow.
It's a blind thing.
Wow.
Heightened senses.
Ooh.
I can
Like,
imagine wanting to know a little bit more about that.
Oh, she definitely
Plus,
wants
with a
it.
name like Azul, he's really stuck on probation.
Does he remind him that the last time that he actually got probation, which was, by the way, 11 cases ago by my count, it only took
11.
him
She's
2 months
good.
before his PO violated. So, how about this
I
20
just
days?
remember his
Oh,
relationship.
15 minus today. You're really saying from a philosophical point of view 2 weeks is opposed to probation.
Only in Murdoch.
And while we're on it, isn't it worth pointing out that the name of the crime we're dealing with here is petty larceny, from the French petit, meaning...
All right, one time only, last and final offer.
Oh,
Oh, he knows the footsteps.
just you there. Officer Powell.
Oh,
Oh, I
what?
recognize that voice.
Oh, that works.
Doing the Lord's work today.
What he learns, the voice of he's Batman.
Couldn't have a weak link out there, could you? Huh? Or, I know, maybe it was pride. I elevated.
Oh, I see what we're doing.
Actually, he flattered me.
You had yourself a nice day.
You had a family. You had a future. And you took that away from me.
father wore this badge. My brother wears this badge. 4 of my fucking cousins wear this badge.
Oh, so you did
They're
it.
all knuckleheads, but they're good cops, so I wear this fucking badge with honor, cancer.
Oh, you're
I
not
don't know
lying.
nothing about
Huh. Okay.
He said, I don't know nothing about nothing.
An attorney who assaults a police officer? Who obstructs an active investigation?
Only you'd have to bring a few more than the last.
Do it! I wish you would.
I won't be seeing you. That's what I'd say, Jack. I was mad.
Greatest city on earth. Heart of finance, publishing,
Heart of
international
finance.
diplomacy,
She's struggling out here with her
the
heels.
pride of the working class.
Talk that
If I
talk.
say Red Hook, what words come to mind?
Raves?
Decrepit?
I mean, it's dirty, too.
Right?
This port is a black eye on the face of the city. I think we can do better.
Yes, we can.
I'm talking about a complete structural overhaul.
That's not an option.
A total transformation is exactly what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah. Sir.
Sir! Whatever.
I want you to organize a press conference. I want to get this message out immediately.
There are processes.
Yes,
It's like to see someone stop me.
I don't have much use for red tape.
I know you're used to a different approach.
What's your opinion, Daniel?
Opinions are above his pay grade. Besides, there was another mob shooting yesterday, not 50 feet from here. The third one this month. The violence makes people uneasy.
Makes the property value lower?
This isn't
Your next campaign slogan.
I'm sorry,
I hear
lady.
you saying that my plan is improbable.
Ooh.
I want solutions. Where do we start?
I like that.
I love that.
I like that. He said, I'm hearing you,
Conduct
but
a
I need something.
feasibility.
Let's commission that study.
We can't do that without the council.
No, solution.
Get the council.
No, and
Solution.
we can't get their approval until we ask the public advocate to put it on the docket. In the meantime, sir, we do have a full day in front of us.
Full days I like. I'm all yours.
I love the way Fist
I
manages
like how
that.
he's doing it, bro.
Thank
It's
you.
What's happening down here is a bigger problem than you realise. The other bosses will continue to create havoc until one of them ascends or they all die.
Then they all die.
I love this Fist, man. He's...
You got me that probation.
Nope.
10 days.
10 days on which you
Won't take it.
Today you get the weekend bounce back and you are out. There is no probation to be had here. This is the best deal you're going to get. So you tell me, how is this not a good job counselor situation?
So you just want to shove my ass into jail and I'm supposed to thank you. Look, I've been jerked around by the system my whole life. Last time I got 30 days. Know what happened? I missed my SSI appointment and they cut my benefits. But it takes forever to get that shit back regular. Then you gotta start eating throwaway crap from supermarket dumpsters. I want a dessert. Something that don't taste like crap. Something that tastes real good. So why not get the caramel corn? And for that, they're willing to spend 5 times more to lock me up than they're willing to spend to feed me. And you come in here and tell me that that's a gift?
All I knew is there's much more to his situation than I was judging him for. Now I'm at least like, oh, damn, all
Because
right.
we got facts, but we don't have like the background of the facts.
Yeah.
What?
I totally screwed up.
You did this.
It was a mistake.
She did it. She wasn't supposed to do that.
You know what? I said no. Then
Dude, I wouldn't even take blame. I would say she did that by herself. You didn't tell her to publish this. And then go yell at your friend.
there is no I can handle it. Understand? You just keep your mouth shut.
He's so tall.
Children have such talent.
Talent.
Mr. Mayor.
He's so personable. I hate it.
Our next one.
No.
No, that's fine.
I best be going. And we out.
That's
She really
hilarious.
trying to have him sit down and hear another one?
Actually, sir, we've had to pull that off the calendar. We can do it quietly in a neutral place sometime soon.
You screwed up.
Things happen.
Not in my administration, it doesn't.
Um,
I want an all-hands meeting now.
You care because it is an important constituency. You won by 16 points, which actually mattered in Queens.
I'm not in the mood.
All of this. I present to you the Mayor of New York City, Wilson Fisk.
Don't snap.
Oh my god, they're singing the same song in Latvian.
Don't crash out.
Oh, I have such high hopes for him.
My promises to the people, simple promises. I will find out which one of you leaked this. I will find out.
It was me, sir. I screwed up.
Everybody out. Out.
Oh, he likes him.
Not
you.
Right here.
No, I would have tried to leave. I would have tried to left. I would have tried to left. I would have tried to left.
And make him more mad?
100%. I would have tried to left.
I didn't mean to do it. I know that won't make it right. I know that nothing can. But I went out to a club till 4:30, maybe even 5, and ketamine.
You should probably
I
stop.
was drunk and stupid, and I didn't mean to do it, but I did do it, and I know that's unforgivable. And I'm not even asking for forgiveness, because I can't even forgive myself. And I never did. So you're right to fire me, or punish me, or do whatever you're gonna do. And I just
Yo, we should shoot that
wanna say
girl,
that I'm
BB.
eternally loyal. I believe in you. You'll have my vote forever, and whatever happens to me.
That's how you kiss some ass, boy.
Bruh, he went all up in the booty hole, bro.
That's how you brown nose.
I'm telling you, man.
Crack the gooch. He's doing that
Tossing.
thing.
I've been around a lot. Let's just say, I know how unreliable people can be.
Oh, damn. You said y'all didn't fail me. I expected it.
I've learned that not easily replicated.
Sir, I don't deserve to.
Daniel, just shut up.
You have to argue yourself out of a job.
Just shut up.
In the fullness of time, you'll make a better man.
The fullness of
That said, if you ever do anything like that again,
there you go.
do you understand?
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you
I'm
do.
clear. It'll never happen again.
It will.
Yeah, she was like, I gotta get out of here. She was like, you know what? I said I'm gonna be here after y'all. Nah, I think I need to leave ASAP.
That was a cool
Mural,
design, by the
right?
way.
The mural, right? With the
Yeah.
tiger eyes?
Yeah.
I'd seen it earlier, right? That was the first full shot I
And
got.
look at all the garbage on the street, you know?
Projectile. Not recovered. 5mm of the temple execution still happening. Single kill shot at extreme close range. I found the case.
Don't tell me that's it.
He's trying to do math. He's finding which way they roll. In the sewer?
Yeah.
And did it fall on a casing? Or was that the metal just jumping on now? Y'all don't have to answer. I'm just really talking out loud. There you go.
Just like that.
I'm thinking like it's in the sewer with Leonardo and Donatello and them niggas.
Yeah, I'm
dog.
thinking like elbow, like you could be on your shoulder deep and you're not touching the bottom.
Bruce would have called Lucius. Ah, dang.
Cameras? Where are we going?
Yeah, I felt that.
That was deep. That wasn't like up here. That was like down there.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
What are you doing here?
Hey, Ben, good?
I did not expect to see him.
Me
not gonna lie.
neither.
I was thinking he might, but I was like, nah, we're focusing on the cops.
Number one.
Client line was shot, Frank. Guess whose logo I found on the boat case?
What's that got to do with me?
No, you were a cop.
What's it gonna do with me?
Silly me. Nice place you got here.
Look at the guns.
You know, you could use all this. Could be a service.
Yeah. Be of service, huh?
Oh,
Prance around the city in a Halloween costume, beating the snot out of bad guys. Hey, thank you for your service.
I mean, you could help people, you could save lives.
See, I did that. I was downrange, right? Used that pussy ass word my entire life. You don't put it in my mouth. You understand
Alright,
that?
so you tell me what's going on, buddy. What are you doing down here? Day after day, just hiding out.
I ain't hiding from shit. You walked in there your next kill, but I do not have time for your candy ass hero shit.
Tell him.
Is that clear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah?
Sorry to waste your time. Tell me what you think.
I don't think you came here for my help.
you came here to confirm something.
See, I think you want my permission.
Ooh.
Maybe a little bit scared.
Ooh.
A little scared about what that means.
Ooh, talk to him, Frank. Yeah.
Interesting take. I like it.
I like
But, yeah, no, sorry, buddy. Way off on it. I'm gonna come back another day, Frank. Maybe catch you at a better time.
You come at me with that horse shit about saving lives. How about that friend of yours? You save his life.
Damn!
Ooh, they gon' fight. They gon' fight.
It's not about him.
Just say his name.
It's not about him. It's not about him.
Oh, for Christ's sake, say his name. You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
No, he's on the next day. He's on the next.
That's it.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
No, this is like, woo, this is hot. I don't know why.
First honest thing you did, right?
First honest thing you did.
It's not about him.
No, say his name. Say his name.
It's all good. Hear his voice.
Now it turns so wholesome.
Every time I start moving, I still hear my little boy. And I hear his voice. He says, get him, Daddy. Every single one of them, get him.
Every single one of them.
That's why I do what I do.
That's why I do
I'm gonna keep eating and eating and eating. There's no getting away with it, you understand?
Take care of the rest.
Oh,
system.
You and your goddamn system. Christ! So what now? Every day Bullseye goes to the chow hall. You feel good about that? He got alive! How about old Foggy? He got life.
Kindness, purest soul I ever met. And guys like you and me, we could work a lifetime and never measure up to his decency.
Man, that was just everything that you need out of a conversation. There was yelling, there was boxing, they got sentimental, they let it all out.
When Dr. Glenn asked to talk.
She asked if he felt safe with me.
Oh.
I assumed.
I got
That's what a prudent psychiatrist would ask.
But Wilson,
Uh-oh.
should I?
Oh. Ooh. Oh, because Adam thing.
Well, how to shake a man's hand. How to know when someone intends to cheat you. I learned the power of persuasion. Or break their bodies. But forgiveness. No, I am trying. I would like for things to be the way they were. I understand them.
I'm not the same woman I was when you left.
No, you aren't, are you? You are something even more extraordinary.
Just got pulled into another meeting.
You don't have to be sorry.
Really?
Maybe a tiny bit. When I'm not sleeping over, I don't worry about you. But you come home late one night and my mind is spinning. I mean, what if he fell into the subway tracks? Maybe somebody kidnapped him.
Oh.
You get your hand
I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. Whatever. Just one of those days, I guess. Client who's proven innocent still.
Sounds a bit excessive.
Really excited.
You ever feel like you're pushing a rock up a hill?
Few garden variety neurotics / depressives, plus a not so garden variety couple of crises.
None of which you can tell me about. You know, I got pretty used to coming home to an empty apartment.
Uh-huh.
And I can't imagine not being one.
Man can't sleep.
How do you know if he's sleeping?
Nah, man, I'm not gonna talk to you. Oh, man. Oh? Oh. Oh.
Jeez.
You know, I thought he just had, like, whatever, I'm dumb. Sausages and pasta.
That's a lot, man, T. That's a big meal, my boy.
He's a big guy.
Yo, 4 glizzies is crazy.
Mr. Fisk.
Both of them are working.
Mayor Fisk.
This is Adam.
It's gotta be. What if one of those glizzies?
Forgiveness. I wonder.
Is
That's
his
why his
nails
knuckles
torn
was
off?
always beat up. Fist's
Oh,
knuckles
true.
was always beat up.
True.
He's been doing this every so often. He just goes and has a meal in front of him and just beats him up.
Please. Please. Let me out.
I don't want to spend too long on this subject, but like that's exactly how you do it to the cheater. He just keeps doing it. Oh,
I'm
definitely
a
villain. Case is done,
Yo,
bro.
he's draining people.
Vampires. I'm gonna say something stupid. Don't listen to me.
I know. What, he breathing hard.
So I actually want to talk about that case where the guy was stealing. Just to clarify, it's like all it was that I found fascinating, and it's not a take on whether he should go to jail or not, was like he has a series of, virtually, 10 to 15 cases. Say it's 15 cases. And all the cases are he stole $30, stole some food, got $50, a series of petty stuff, right? Not enough to give him large amounts, not to incarcerate him for a long time. And he has a certain trail, so you just can't let him keep getting away with this. But the system probably spent $150,000 on him, just hypothetically. But his crimes may not add up to more than 10,000. I don't think 10,000 is in the right number. I think I need to get down to like 1,000.
500.
Yeah.
I'll say he probably did 500 worth of crime. In my opinion,
He stole like $20 of the box, and it sounds like he did something. His food stamps got cut off, so now he's even more desperate. So he starts doing things, and he stays in a pattern of desperation. And then I felt him when he went for the dessert. Not that it was excusable, but like I used to hear people say like when you're on food stamps, like you shouldn't buy Snickers or like Doritos when you're on food stamps. You gotta buy essential meals. And then people make the argument for that nah, they should live like decent to a certain extent that we do. She just wanted something tasty that day. It's not like I'm approving of his behavior. It's just that I had hard judgment on him. And then he explained his human circumstances, and I empathized. And that was it. Now, if you ask me, what are you going to do with your empathy? I'm not going that deep. I simply empathize with him.
I also, it was only up until he started making jokes about him, and I was like, the attitude thing, it was a real because before I wasn't even judging him, I was just gonna see how it played out. But his whole attitude towards I want probation, it was just like, okay, well, we'll see what we can do, right? And he's trying to placate him, and it was just like, and then when he made the joke, like the last thing he did was make a joke like about seeing or something, and he's like, you can't see. It was just like, bro, this is the guy who's trying to help you and like defend you. I understand like being upset with the system and stuff and everything going out, but like, it was just like, that was uncalled for. But then we get the backstory and stuff, but even before that, then the lady says he did this, he did that. Like it was just like, oh dang. So he just be doing it all the time. But then he explained after, and it's just like, oh, that kind of clears up a lot of things actually. I see. He's frustrated, man. And you still shouldn't like be rude to the people who are trying to help you, but it's just like, I can see why you're frustrated. Like, yeah, this is gonna happen again, is what I feel like it is basically it. He's gonna get out of the situation 10 days, and then he gonna go back in again. And there's no one who's gonna help him. So I can see the problem.
What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, his situation sucks. In situations like that, I feel like the only answer is reform, but that's a whole nother topic. I feel like, once he gets arrested, it's like if the law firm's gonna pay the restitution for whatever he stole, and like maybe like a $50 fine for making us do all this, just let him go. Just let him go. Like if the restitution could be paid and a fine, just go. Cause like you're right, crime's probably less than $500, but the cost to the state, $200K, easy. And that's a
he's like, y'all could have just fed me.
Yeah.
Because it costs you more money to punish me.
Yeah.
And I know I should get I'm gonna use my own words. I know y'all should punish me because I stole it, but y'all gonna spend $150,000 and it was $500. And if you just help feed me, I just wouldn't be stealing like that. Come on. And you could, for the amount that you're gonna punish me, you could feed like 30 families or whatever. I don't know. I think that number could be more extreme, like 1,000 families, man, on what you're gonna spend to put me through a system. And
the little caveat they threw into it, that you guys are a little bit more empathetic, and I was like, no, if he stole one, I'm 100% on his side. He stole 5. You wanted a snack, you would have taken 1. you probably would have got away with it too, but you try to take 5.
You know, that's another thing I was thinking. I was like, this guy has been caught so many times with petty theft. I feel like his root problem is he's not good at like stealing. I'm like, I know that sounds bad.
Stealing, she wrong.
But I'm just like, you've been caught this many times, how many years, and you still getting caught? Like, and you're right. Like, you could have just taken 1, come back another day, steal another. No one would have batted an eye, start going to different locations, be kind of smart about it. But he's not. And that kind of gives you the idea, like, he's really like at the moment he does it, it's not really planned out. It's not premeditated. It's just
he does survival crimes. It's purely survival crimes. Want food, need food.
I need
food.
Like you're desperate for it.
Loitering. It's survival.
I don't want to spend too long on that character.
Yeah, that's what I'm jumping out. The Punisher stuff.
The first, as soon as you got him, it was being pulled over or arrested. He's calling the other officer fatty. I'm not trying to absolve his character, but his situation was like, oh snap, made me think. But yeah, Punisher, fam, Punisher. That conversation.
I was not expecting
Who wants to talk about Punisher first? Probably you.
Me?
Yeah. Break it down.
Look. You know, I love watching them argue because like Punisher knows he's right. And Matt trying to fight his nature. And I love the little slip out where he gets mad, he hits him. He's like, I'm sorry, I apologize, I shouldn't have done that.
Yep.
I didn't mean to do it. You ever getting ready to go out with your girl and she looking too good and you know you gotta go, but then you try to start something and it's like, no, we're going. We're not gonna be late today. We are leaving the house right now. I saw that happen in that moment. I'm like, oh my God, that's so relatable, bro. It's like, but you know you want it. Like, you know he's right. And as long as you keep running, as long as you keep running from it, it's gonna keep eating at you, keep whispering. And you know you're telling yourself that you did enough. You're telling yourself that you're okay with the outcome, but you know you're not, and that's why you're acting like this. I thought it was riveting. I thought we were gonna get more from. I thought it was gonna be more vibes like, yo, let's go ride, but no, they were on opposing
We're not seeing
sides.
Punisher for the rest of the season.
No, I honestly don't expect the same for the rest of the season. Because there's an element where I thought Matt was going there to get the casing like analyzed.
Yeah.
And then I think he was going there to get him to do something about the people wearing his Punisher logo. Like, yo, go handle that. But he's like, didn't mention the casing. He mentioned the logo. He's like, what you want me to do about it? A bunch of fanboys. And right there was clear. He's like, I'm not doing nothing about it. He's like, I don't know what you think you want me to go do about it. I'm not doing nothing about it. Now, what do you want? What do you want? It was a beautiful scene. It really worked out a lot of things very quick.
And that scene, again, without bringing up the other one, is a good example of someone might be wrong, and that's Frank right now, but hear me out. Like, because he goes around murdering people, and it's like, the system's broken or the system not broken. But the point is, the conviction of what he said and how logical he made it sound, I was like, yeah, I'm not really gonna judge you. You do have a demon inside of you talking, but you've made peace with your demon because these people, these low lives, as he would call them, are taking people's lives, and those people aren't gonna get their lives back, so he's gonna take their lives. The system's not gonna do it. The system's gonna give them life. They've taken lives. We're not gonna give them life. We're gonna take it. Not necessarily I'm 100% on board with that, but
I understand it.
But I understand it, and I respect his conviction in it, that he's not wavering. He is so convicted in it that when he got hit, he's like, yeah, that's your true nature. I'm trying to talk to that guy. That's the guy I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm not trying to talk to the shell that
Matt Murdock. Get Matt Murdock out here. Bring Red out.
Give me that guy. Give me Red. That you hold him back. And I do appreciate it. And my stance is, like, to be clear, you know, you don't want anarchy on the streets. So to a certain extent, I respect the law, but the law is not always just. And for the most part, if I can know that you're a murderer, like, I would want you're just dead. But the problem is sometimes it's false, and we find out 10 years after the fact that it wasn't that person. And the process to kill someone, even if you know they're damn right guilty, like everyone just knows, it's so expensive. And then there's a myth of whether or not life or death penalty is more expensive because they can appeal. So between the economics and sometimes just getting it wrong, it's like let the system do it. But if you know something wrong with your family and you told me I had to get vengeance, I'm personally not gonna judge you. That's just that.
Yeah.
That's that.
I also live my life in a way where I don't think the Punisher would ever have a reason to come looking for me.
He's not coming for us.
Yeah, it's not like Batman where like you're getting like an eighth off the corner and you're gonna get your ass beat, right? Punisher's like, if you're gangbanging, Punisher gets you, hey man, I don't tell you.
Honestly, if Punisher's after you, it's like, yo, what did you do?
Yo, you gotta be doing something.
Because Daredevil might just chase you because you have information or something.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Punisher being after you is like, no, you did some heinous shit. You're a murderer, bro. Punisher only goes after murderers.
Yeah, there's some people after you. It's like there's sometimes where somebody's after you. It's like, nah, you have to be doing something stupid. Like, there's no way. Like, you told me Batman got you. It's like, yeah, he does that.
Or Flash got you.
Or Flash got you. Yeah, he was in the wrong place, wrong time. He
Pop-Up Girls got you.
Yo, Punisher, yo. Nah, you was gangbanging, bro. I know you were doing something with weapons and massive amounts of drugs. That's or you dirty? You dirty?
Yeah. A Punisher being after you says a lot about your character.
Yeah,
that's it. And that's the final thing. Why I feel like that's what I was saying. Like, if Punisher is getting vengeance on my behalf, anyone I know's behalf is like, the police weren't gonna do it. The system wasn't gonna do it. People think that way, whether it's right or wrong. People think that way. Like, the justice I want was not gonna happen. A Punisher's gonna get that justice. He gonna do it. You see his whole map looking for his next target? Yo.
Bro.
Anyways, don't be guessing on Punisher too much.
I was struggling because I was looking at the maps and I was trying to see like what timeline period is this Punisher at? Like, is he in the middle of his targets? Has he completed the main mission? He's on the other side. I just couldn't tell. That's it. Maybe I'm dumb and it was like obvious, but I just couldn't tell.
All right, guys. Until next time, Rocklee Lee.
Dirk the Nasty.
Out. I really just like the mental health of this Punisher. He's good, man.
Yo, he's like, honestly, that's what
as good as it gets. He looks rough, homeless, and all that situation.
That's why I was wondering where he is in his timeline, because I think this is post full revenge, but he's kind of still taking people out, but not really, because he's like, yo, we need you out there, like, out there for y'all. No. So I'm like, okay, so you're finished and you're retired and you're just getting drunk on drugs.
I feel like he'd be watching TV and he'll see some. No, this is a real scumbag. This is a real lowlife. And he'll just go get that person.
Yeah, just randomly, right?
Yeah, he's itching for Fish to try something stupid.
That's his next target. He's just waiting.
All right, guys. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee Reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.